God is so good. Like, I have so many highs and lows in here. It's like a very emotional experience, like becoming financially independent, making my own decisions, finding jobs, deciding what jobs I'm gonna take and not, so I basically got an offer all of them. Buying point shoes, buying food, and trying to mentally navigate dance, which is just like so much sometimes. Like my placement, my evaluation on Friday, like so much stuff in class. It's mental to really. When people say dance is hard, like I've always just been like, well, dance physically, I mean, it's not easy. It's hard to make those positions, but it's the mental part. It's like the emotional part, and I've always thought that, especially just as more and more I mature as a dancer. I've thought that, and especially now, I'm just like, holy mackerel. Dance is so like mentally and exhausting, and physically, not mentally and emotionally exhausting more than it is physically. It's just so much. It's crazy. Like, and there's not downtime. Like today's Sunday. Today's my day really just to be refreshed in the Word and just go to the Lord and relax and not be a dancer. Like I probably stretch my hips and stuff tonight and do some planks again. And I'm wearing shin sleeves right now so my feet don't swell because I'm going to go for a walk at this youth group thing that I'm going to. And, well, it's a young adult, so not really youth anymore, I guess. And then
Jeremy Camp.
I'm going to, well, like eating, just like whenever I eat, I'm always keeping in mind that I'm a dancer and I need to fuel my body, figure out how I'm going to dance best, and keeping, you know, my metabolism in the best spot, making sure I have enough energy, making sure I'm not eating too much though, or eating bad food for inflammation or anything like that. Keeping my focus on the Lord, keeping myself strong, because I know that tomorrow I have to go into dance again. It's a whole new week, and like mentally preparing for that, and like it can give you anxiety, like serious anxiety thinking about like the next day and looking at my bank account and trying to figure out what jobs I should take, whether I should take a job that pays more, but the environment is super hectic. Like, do I want to, you know, do that to myself? Or work at the one where it pays a little less, but I love to work there and enjoy. Like, Lord, what should I do? And then figure out hours, and they're all gonna want me to work on the weekend. And if I work these 3 jobs, which is what I'm thinking right now, like, how is that gonna work? I mean, I can have a day job, weekend job, an evening job, but then like, how is that gonna work? They're all gonna want me to work weekends eventually. It's very complicated. And gas money. Right now, I'm driving 40 minutes to church. Because I haven't moved into my apartment yet. I'm moving in. I mean, I heard our leases will be ready in the 28th or 29th, I think, or 30th or something like that. Because people who live there now move on the 28th, and I don't know when I can move in. We haven't been given a move-in date yet. Rent there is way more than I was paying, but just trust in the Lord that God, if this is a house you gave me to live in, then you are going to provide for that. Because you have promised me, and you have told me that you're going to do that. Like, you care for me that much more than a sparrow, that you're going to provide for my next meal, and you're going to... One thing I just didn't even think of, like, I know point shoes are expensive. I've never been all those to be like, oh, I don't have the money to buy point shoes. Is that, what if I don't have money and I just have to literally dance in dead point shoes and I have no option? Like, that, like, literally directly affects my dancing. Because one girl's like, oh, yeah, I can't. She's like, all my shoes are dead. I'm like, you should get some new pair, like, because her season's starting up really soon. And she's like, well, I can't afford it. I don't have money in my bank account right now to buy them. I'm just like, whoa, hit me like, Lord, wow, I really need to, like, I checked my shoes, I'm like darting all of them to get them to last longer, like, being proactive, because right now I have money, but I haven't paid for my apartment, like, now I'm not leaving my apartment yet, you know, but just month by month, it's crazy, and deciding how I'm gonna, tithe, that's really important to me. I'm trying to, because I don't have a church right now, I'm thinking of tithing by, I keep getting these emails to donate Bibles to like Muslims who want Bibles. Am I behind a train? Holy mackerel, I'm behind a train, that's why I've been sitting here. I didn't even realize it. Some of this traffic around here is so weird, like you just stop in the random places for no reason. I'm really far backed up right now for this train. And you don't even know if it's a metro. Metro goes by really fast and they have like regular trains. Yeah, just, I don't even know what I was talking about, but there's a lot going on. just trying to figure all that out. It's crazy. And vehicle. Because right now I'm driving my mom's minivan that she's so gracious telling me to use because I rack up, I think about 6,000 miles on it. The 5 weeks when I summer intensive, so that's great. And like I said, yeah, I'm driving like 40 miles right now to go to this. Oh, we're starting to move. Come on, come on, come on. There's like cars going, and there's just one car doesn't go, and you're just like, okay, buddy. Yeah. Dealing with relationships, meeting new people. I'm living with 4 other girls right now. Dancing with people, like relationships. I know God's called me to dance here. He reminds me oftentimes, like he's reminding me so much. Like he just reminds me, like I forget it's not me, it's totally God. So weird when you're like just kind of go along with God, but then he keeps reminding me, like, no, Elizabeth, I have you here as a missionary. And sometimes I'm like, Lord, I just don't feel like I'm being spiritually fed in this area, or like I'm just like the most mature person here. Like this is like certain, just very, very nuanced areas. Not like I'm the most mature person, like not at all like that. Like very specific things where I just want to be spiritually fed in some of these spots, and like, or just like as a dancer and things. And the Lord's just like, no, girl, like what if I have you here as a missionary to do that other people? Like you need to suck it up and do that. Like because it's so hard. It's like I don't like. I want to have a year being fed and you're growing in the Lord, which I know you grow. I'm ministering to other people, but I've had many people just like out of the blue. I'm like, well, what if God wants you to like just like housing? I was talking about housing one time, and so I was like, well, what if God wants you to do that so you can minister to such and such a person? Because by doing that, blah blah, then you'd be like, then you could like minister to them, and like God wants you to be a good influence on them. I'm just like, what? I don't want them to be a bad influence on me. Like, how many times, like over and over, God's had to remind me to like. I've just had to think about other people this whole time, which is really good because. Back when I was in 11th grade, I was thinking about moving away and sixth semester to go dance, and it kind of came down to like, am I dancing for me, or am I dancing for other people, or am I dancing for God? Like, why am I dancing? Why am I gonna go pursue dance? And I decided that me going and doing that would be very selfish. And that I could not just go train and dance at a secular company because that would be too small thing to dance for. I need to dance for something bigger. It's going to have an eternal impact, and it's actually going to do stuff besides just me and just like 5 minutes of someone's life. I'm going to impact one performance. Like I need to make a bigger impact because that's just my life's not that worthless. So, not saying that anyone who does it is like that's worthless. It's just that's how God would like, girl, like that's he was just showing me like, girl, that's stupid. Like why would you do that? And I applied for different programs and stuff, and I get accepted, and my dance teacher was just like, hey, Elizabeth, like, I've learned in life that things are not, like, about us. Like, maybe you shouldn't do this because other people say you. It's not God saying, hey, Elizabeth, I don't want you to, you're not ready for this, because people around you aren't ready for you to do that. And I don't want to go into all that. That was a good conversation. It was an emotional conversation. I think back on it oftentimes. And she's reminding me of that, and God, like, really used that, like, hey, Elizabeth, like, this is for other people, like, life isn't about you, even what's about you isn't about you, like, nothing's about you, and even being here dancing, like, it's not a selfish year about me, like, I'm sorry for my friends and family, like, most of my family back home don't have me, but, like, God is using me here, and, like, when I was at church this morning, he's like, God, I really want a spiritual mentor. I really want a accountability partner who can challenge me in the Lord. And I have a very deep relationship with the Lord and a very theological relationship with the Lord. Like, as in where it's not just like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, when people ask me questions, like, I get answers about the Bible. Like, I can be like, oh, you need to go, like, I love theology. I love studying, like, this. I'm very dispensationally, like, I know what I believe and why I believe it and stuff like that. Like, and that's important to me. And sorry about the stupid camera, but whatever. I don't want to see my face anyways. The Lord just showed me, like, Elizabeth, I have you here as a ministry to Valley 5-8. Like, what? Even God, why? Why, Lord? I don't want, like, sure, I told him I'd do it. Like, I'm here, obviously. But it's like, you, like, one thing I don't want to say this really, but, like, it's basically what
You, like, told me, like, specifically this morning, just like, Elizabeth, you have to be a bigger person in the situation. Like, you just have to keep being the bigger person. And that takes a lot of strength to always be the bigger person when you... And then it reminds me how much more I think God's doing this kind of because I keep asking for more desire for a consistent, like, time in the Word, because I don't have a consistent quiet time with the Lord every day. I don't. I admit it, and I don't like it. I'm not proud of it. It's not, I mean, I don't go days being oblivious to the Lord. Ah, okay, thank you for pulling right in front of me. In the middle of the intersection, these two motorcyclists, not wearing helmets, and they're wearing, like, camisole, like, not leotards, lol, the answer props. Two ladies riding in the back of the guys, and they're not even, like, wearing any clothes, so if they fall off, they're dead. And in the middle of the intersection, they passed in front of me. That's stupid. And they're swerving. Oh my gracious. I do not get road rage, but they literally, there's two cars side by side, so it's a 2-lane road I'm on, and they drove down the white line between the two cars that are side by side. Not in a lane. Why would you do that to yourself? That's just so stupid. There's so many stupid things happening in our culture right now, and it's just hard, like... it's good to know I'm not just your dancing, because dancing, like, especially when, like, you don't know what's happening to our society and our culture, like, how important is dance, but I'm really glad being here at Valley 580, because, like, I wouldn't want to dance anywhere else, because it is Christian, but then also, like, I wouldn't want to dance any other Christian company, because the way they approach it is very relevant, and how, like, what's God's called me to do, and, like, what our culture needs, and I'm in Chicago, which is kind of one of the nasty parts of the country right now, and what's been going on, with people's hearts and minds, and not even politically, just, like, as human beings in their filthy sin, like, you're right in the heart of the issue. Like, God's really, like, using me, like, even though I'm not doing anything yet, he's, like, working my heart, I know he's going to me, and he's told me, like, oh, it's so much, though, just, I think I'm gonna be late to the thing. Oh, that train, I always forget that there might be a train there, and I just leave as soon, like, I leave a couple minutes. But then that train is just sitting there forever. Anyways, there's my heart. I wasn't, like, necessarily planning on crying and sharing all this. It's just a lot. Like, having to trust God, like, in every area, and then I get comfortable. I'm like, God, I don't want to be comfortable. I want to be, like, pursuing you. You know what I mean? It's like in dance class, you don't ever want to be comfortable doing bar. Like, you gotta be stretching and pushing yourself and everything, you know? And challenging yourself, and I don't want to be comfortable in my relationship with the Lord. I don't want to be comfortable living and going to sleep at night just like, oh, you know, like a cute little person, extreme person. No, I don't want to be like that. I want to be, like, challenged, and God's like, okay, I'll challenge you, sure. That's one thing with God, is if you ever want to, like, have a deep relationship with him, and you, like, ask him and you really want it, like, he'll just be like, oh, okay, but you have to be careful what you ask for, because he does it. He's a great God. He's so good. And knowing that he cares for you, that you don't have to, like, worry about anything. He's very much so there for you. It's so reassuring. And it's very reassuring to know that I'm doing this because God called me. And I'm so glad, because I wanted to dance. And I'm like, Lord, I don't want to dance if you don't want me to dance. But he, like, very clearly is like, no, I want you to dance. And you're dancing on my terms, not yours. And I love it. This just reminds me when things happen. I'm just like, okay, Lord, I have no idea what you're doing. Like, it's okay. Like, when things happen, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. He's just like, Elizabeth, you're doing this for me, so who cares how you feel about it, right? And I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, God. Which is nice, because then I don't have to worry about how I feel about it. I just gotta be like, okay, God, I'm trusting you. I'm just gonna go through the hoops that they're making me go through, and trusting you, and trusting them, that they're the people who you called me to be under. As in my directors and stuff, and they have different plans and stuff, so... Alright, I don't know, I just don't really want to share too many details, so I'm already, like, sharing, like, everything, but, like, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you for listening to this really awful quality video. Bye. I'm at a stoplight again. Oh, I could turn here. Anyways.